Hi Claire, since I'm here I thought I would just do a wee quick walk around of the video. I'll go through every panel with you, and as usual, any questions just fire me a message. So start with the driver's door. I'll just pan the camera around so that you can see it. I won't do too much talking. That's mostly okay. Front right corner. Bonnet. Okay, something for bumper. So that one there, it's not too deep, can't get your nail into that one. So generally the ones that you can't really get your nail into, will polish out. I mean, even doing that, rubbing it with your hands, helps it a little bit. When you put a bit of polish on it, it'll help it even more. I tend not to get the cars their full valet until they're sold, because the location of where we are, it's an industrial place, they get dirty. So, you know, if you keep them constantly clean, you're just fighting a losing battle. On this side, so this one here, this is a little bit more obvious. This one, get your nail into that one, and the one down the bottom, it's not quite as bad. You can't really get your nail into it there, and then here a little bit. Wheel arch looks okay. So here's the door. So the photo that you weren't sure what it was, I was trying to illustrate just a small dent in the door because it's wet, and because of the angle I took it from, it wasn't that noticeable. And even from here, it's hard to see it, whereas it is right there. So if you can focus your eye on that bit of the door there, just slightly see it. The paint's not broken, so it's not too bad. Back corner and the back water panel, it's fine. You can see my reflection, I do need a haircut. It's okay. Small scratch here. Okay. So the back bumper, this is the most obvious one. So from this distance away, it's not the most noticeable thing in the world. When you go up a little bit closer, so you can see that the grill's probably just reversed up against a wall, or maybe even another car. I don't know what it is, but or a post. This is vertical, so it would suggest it's like a bollard or a post or something like that. Some of that will polish out. This isn't really right through to the lacquer. I'll do the best that I can to tart this little bit up here for you. This bit here, so this is all through to the plastic. I'm able to touch this in. It will make it look a bit more presentable, but really the only way to fix this whole panel is to repaint it. And then in here, right in the corner, you can't see it from here or this angle. Even here, it's a bit less noticeable, but obviously when you go up a little bit closer to it, you can see the paint's starting to flake a little bit here and then down here. I will touch this in. I'll fill it in with black, even if I've got to put a little bit of filler in here, and put the correct paint on it to make it look a bit more presentable. I'll do that. But yeah, like I said, if aesthetic perfection is what you're looking for, it'll probably need to be painted. And then the last bodywork panel, the right hand wheel arch, and the quarter panel. So you were asking about the roof as well. The dark patches that you can see here, up close, there's no tearing or staining. These lines are just where the roof folds when you open when you operate the roof mechanism. Again, like the bodywork, it hasn't had its full valet yet. It's pointless doing it until it's sold. And you might just be able to see lines round about here. This goes the whole way along. Now when you hit the roof, it's springy here, and then there's a post right here. And there's one here, 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 and a thicker one along here. These are all just the part of the roof mechanism. I'll try my best to illustrate this opening to you. I'll start with the inside actually. I'll turn this off. So none of the warning lights come on. The warning lights come on when you first turn the ignition on, and then they all go out when you turn it on. There's the mileage on it, so there's no yellow warning lights there. The roof's really simple to work. You press this first of all, twist it one way, and that's it, semi-open. And then down here, there's a button. Pull it, and then the thing opens. Now I'll stop this halfway, and I'll show you where all the folds are. So these folds are all roughly where the darker marks in the photograph were, and there's no way around it. I mean, even a reasonably new convertible, after about a year or so use, it's going to happen, it's unavoidable. And that's the roof down. So when the roof's down, the windows either stay semi-open by default. Your window controls are down here, and you can either put them all the way up, and that means, you know, when it's fairly windy outside, just somewhat protected from the winds, and then you can put them all the way down as well on the really nice days. And it's the same with this side as well. So I'm trying to contort myself to show you every angle of this. I'm not the most flexible person in the world. And then to put the roof up again, down the way, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. And then the roof comes over and shuts. These are the hooks that grab it in place. On some convertibles these are automatic. On this one you get the manual mechanism up here to do it, but you still close the roof to as far as the machine will take it, and then pull this down, twist one way, twist the other way, and push it up, and then that's it, all secure for you. The windows again, just put them up when you're finished. You've probably heard about Scottish weather before. It's been absolutely pouring down here the last few days. Now obviously you can't see this, or you can't see dampness here, but I can assure you that it's all dry here. And the typical places where water can come in on a convertible when it runs down here, as it eventually ends up coming here, but this is all stone dry. So it's a lovely car. The trade-off that you've got to make with a car of this age is, are you wanting it perfect mechanically or perfect cosmetically? And very rarely do you find one that's both. When you do find one that's both, you pay for it. So in my opinion, it's a lovely car if it's for your teenage daughter. I really can't think of anything nicer for her to have. Sorry if I ramble a little bit, but if you get any more questions, just feel free to phone me, message me, WhatsApp me, email me, and I'll help as best I can. Thank you.